How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Legends of Tomorrow, Season 5, Episode 11, titled Freaks and Greeks. The Legends are going Greek! Well, to be more precise, the Legends are going to college. To Hudson University, actually, in search of the Chalice of Dionysius. A chalice that is said to grant anyone who drinks from it immortality for a day. This is, of course, an effort to have 3 immortals to channel the power of the Loom of Fate. And bring back Behrad, Astra's mom, and Sarah's eyesight. I'm hoping when they bring back Sarah's eyesight, she keeps her powers. Of course, if she does it, no harm done. But anyway, so they go to Hudson University. We find out that Astra Logue. I always forget her last name is Logue, and every time I see it, it just kind of like, oh yeah, that's her. Anyway, obviously they go back to college. We find out that the only way to lift the chalice is to join the Chug Challenge, and claim it as your prize. Unfortunately for the Legends, Dionysius tricks Nate into revealing their reasons for it, and although the ladies of the Legends, including Astra, create a sorority of their own, a sorority of rejects, a sorority of Legends. Oh, sorry, Deltas. Delta Chi Sigma, I believe. I just finished watching the episode and I don't even remember the. It's Delta Chi something. I think it was Sigma. Yeah, Delta Chi Sigma. They are Deltas now, not Legends. They're not Legends. They're not heroes either. That was like part of the spiel they did in the show. They aren't. They aren't, of course, heroes. They are Deltas. They're not heroes of a school and whatnot. Now, of course, this episode's also tinged with a lot of friction, if you will, between Astrologue and Charlie, or Clotho, because Charlie is a former member of the Three Fates. Astra is kind of sick of playing by Fate's rules, as it were. And she doesn't want to be like a goody-goody. Like a goody two-shoes, as it were. She wants to be herself. And now this is, of course, understandable. No one wants to be forced to change. Of course, for those curious, the headset, the battery's dying. So, right. Anyway, back to the actual video. Yeah, she doesn't want to change. And after a heart-to-heart where Astra's trying to throw a Molotov cocktail at Dionysus' fraternity house, I forget what it's called, the like Sigmas or something like that. Anyway, honestly, it's all Greek to me, man. It's all a bunch of Greek letters, man. I can't be asked to remember a combination. I don't care about any of this stuff. I'm never gonna experience it. Probably like. I have no interest in any of that. It was a cool episode, though. Anyway, so obviously, Charlie and Astra have a heart-to-heart. She says, no, like, you don't need to change. You can still be you and be part of the Legends, which, that's great! And she's like, okay, how do we do this then? And we gotta out-party the party god. Ends up how to do it. So, they plan to out-party the party god, sabotage Dionysus' party, and it all comes to a head. Sarah Lance, our illustrious captain, versus Dionysius, the god of all parties, in beer pong. Now, of course, when Dionysius and Sarah shake hands, at the beginning, Sarah's powers activate as it always is, and she sees Dionysus is all of his Dionysus' place, and through the power of fate, she beats Dionysus, and we get the chalice. Now, of course, Dionysus fills the cup with wine. Magical wine that'll make them immortal for a day, and our heroes finally can activate the Loom of Fate. They all take it except Zari, because Zari is Muslim, and that's a big no-no for them. Which she states as much, and then passes it along. So all of the legends, as it were, except for Lyda, Mick's kid, although she's more of a legacy legend, not an actual legend, and Zari, because, you know, religious reasons, drink from it and then begin to glow with a godly aura. I'm over dramatizing it because why not? And that's just what I do. Anyway, now of course, it's all fine and dandy, right? Astra goes outside to help the 3 girls that are actually college go into a taxi and go home. But not all is right. Lachesis, I believe her name is. Yes, Lachesis. Comes and more or less jumps Astra and is like, when I promised to help you kill Jal Kashatin, Shan, you'd owe me one. Now I'm cashing in off here. Obviously, Astra's like, oh no. Like, that's the look on her face, and that's where the episode ends. And cliffhanger. Oh. Anyway, I can't wait to see what happens next week's episode. Also, Stargirl apparently starts next week. I forgot to mention that during the Flash video. But Stargirl is going to replace the Flash next week. We will be covering that as well. Get excited for that. Anyway, I thought this episode was amazing, of course. There was a little bit of cringe and some character development that actually was necessary. I will say, hopefully we don't lose that character development next episode, but who knows? Anyway, I can't wait for next week's episode. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of this episode down in the comment section down below. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright.